I am going to explain what is Tinder. Tinder is an online dating app. Use it anonymously, swipe right to like or swipe left to dislike of a user profile, which includes a photo, the short bio, and a list of their interests. One day I was talking to one of my friends and I asked him if he knows anyone that would like to date me. He told me you should download this app called Tinder. I went on Tinder and made my profile. There were so many beautiful girls to swipe. I got one match and the girl called Lily96. We've been talking for the past few hours and getting to know each other. We made an arrangement to meet at the train station tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I said that it's a bit too late to meet at this time of the night. She said that she's working all day and that's the only available time to meet, so I agreed to that. Tomorrow night it was 8 p.m. I am an hour away to meet her. I got myself all ready to go meet Lily. I walked down to the train station and it was all empty except I see a man sitting on a bench wearing a clown costume. I was extremely nervous and really wanted to leave, but I didn't want to let this girl down while I arranged to meet her. While I was standing about waiting for her, I messaged her again, "Where are you?" Then I got no response. I tried to call her, but the strangest thing that ever happened is a man in clown costume. His phone was ringing same time I was ringing. I turned away and then when I hear a phone picked up, I asked, "Where are you?" Then I hear a man's voice coming from my phone saying, "I'm here." Then I hear an evil laughter. I turned around to look at the clown and he was just a few meters away from me, and that's when I realised that this girl I was talking to is the clown. While he was staring at me, I said, "What is this, some sort of prank?" The clown not responded to me and he looked like he's ready to chase me. I'm not terrified of clown, I can able to beat him easily. But then I see his hand holding like some kind of detonator. I looked at his body and I can see there are red light lit up. That's when I realised he had a suicide bomb holding in his chest. I decided to run fast as possible and know that my life is in death. The clown is chasing toward me, laughing while running, and I kept on running for my life. I kept on running and I managed to lose this clown. I hid in one of the bushes and tried to stay quiet. I rang the police telling they're the clown who had a suicide bomb in his chest. While I waited, I see the blue flashing light coming toward me and it is the police and also the bomb disposal. I pointed the direction where this clown is and the police have found a clown holding a lady who is actually Lily, who I spoke to on Tinder. The police negotiator and I telling him not to blow up, and I can see Lily crying for help, yelling my name, and the clown is acting like a psycho and he's not paying attention to any of us. Suddenly I heard the police radio saying ready. I didn't know what would happen while I heard Lily screaming for help, but out of nowhere the clown got shot in his head by a sniper. I ran to Lily asking her, "Are you okay?" and also luckily the bomb didn't set off. I explained to police about what happened with everything, and I didn't expect this experience I have went through, and I feel bad for Lily, but I am glad that we are okay because Lily wasn't harmed or anything. I told the police that I would meet this lady and this clown had my number, and I said I feel like it's all my fault about what happened tonight. The police tell me it's not your fault. You did the right thing calling the police, and the clown got this some kind of hacking device that can enter people's phone, like it's some kind of prank, but this definitely wasn't a prank. If you hadn't called the police, the bomb would have set off. After all this happened, I decided to delete Tinder because I really do like Lily and we went home together. And finally, a few weeks later, Lily and I are in a relationship. I was at my friend's house and invited loads of people for a house party, and we were all drinking all night long. Later on at night, around 2 a.m, we were all drunk and started playing Truth or Dares. One of my friends dared me to download a Tinder app, and I was thinking to myself, that was a stupid dare because it is the easiest dare to do. So I downloaded it to myself and we were all looking at my phone, seeing lots of amazing looking girls. Of course, we were all drunk, so we swiped right on every single profile. I don't remember as much, so we all went for fast asleep and I was sleeping on the sofa. Next morning I woke up with a huge hangover to myself. I went on my phone and I received a load of messages by only one person on Tinder called Alicia. I see her bio and she only got one photo and she's a very good looking girl and she's 21-year-old. I showed all my friends and they tell me, wow, you're so lucky talking to that girl, and tell me I should go meet her. I do feel pale and feel sick because of the drinks I had last night, then I agreed to meet her. 3 hours later I feel stupid to ask this girl to meet me tonight, but I didn't want to cancel it because I do like this girl, so I will stick to that. From around 7 o'clock at night I messaged her where would you want to meet, and then she gave me an address that is only 7 miles from where I live. I still feel hungover to myself and I don't have much energy, but I know she will understand that I partied last night. I got myself ready and I'm about to drive to her place to have a meal tonight, which of course it will cure my hangover. From about 20-minute odd drive, I arrived to her exact location and something doesn't seem to be right about this place. I see a really old abandoned village in this area and I've never seen anything like this before. The sound is very quiet and it looked like that no one been here for a very long time. I received a text message from Alicia and she told me you're almost here, just come to the window where the candle is lit. After I walked further on, I could only see one of the windows that had a candle lit up, but all other windows are just pitch black. I have a feeling that this is a bad idea for me coming here. I feel like this is a dodgy place to be in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like it is a trap. I do overthink most of the time and I do turn out to be wrong, but this one, I don't feel like I am wrong. I messaged Alicia and I said I'm gonna go back in car and go home because my dad is in hospital. I lied because I wanted to leave just to get out of here for my safety. While I walked halfway to my car, I started to hear footsteps coming from behind me. I turned around and I see someone or something standing in the middle of the pathway and it's walking very very slow towards me. It looked about nearly 7 foot tall wearing some kind of ritual clothes and I can't able to see its face, but I do know it's not friendly because whoever it is, it's holding a sigh, then I can see it pointing at me. I ran back to my car and it took forever for my car to start. After it started, I see the same person pointing at me and I realise it's a Grim Reaper. But that's not what I was terrified of because what terrified me the most, that there are others coming out of nowhere, walking toward me while I'm in the car. I drove as fast as possible and I looked at the rear mirror and all of them have seemed to disappear out of thin air. I was focusing on driving trying to get home safely, but then I received a phone call from my mum and she told me that my dad is in hospital. I was shocked and confused at first because I remember messaging on Tinder that I lied about my dad being in hospital. I started to feel nervous and panicked to myself. I immediately got into hospital and it turned out that my dad is okay. I was told that he passed out for some reason and rushed down to hospital at 8:33. I looked at my message on Tinder to see what time I sent that same message I was saying about my dad, and of course it was 8:33 on dot. What I decided to do is I delete my Tinder and never speak about this to anybody. But why would this Grim Reaper be following me? Was it because I lied about my dad in hospital? Or was it some kind of a warning?